scholars, welcome to another Math Corner with Mr. Collier. Today for our lesson we will be applying the distributive property to decompose units. So we look right here on our board. Our learning goal for today is that students will use the distributive property to break apart units. Alright, so we have a couple of lesson vocabulary for today. So our first lesson vocabulary is array, break apart, distributive property, and divide. Alright, Scott, let's dive into our distributive property problem. Alright, so as you can see on our board, we have an array of 12 by 2. But now we're going to write a division problem to represent our array. So our division problem is 24 divided by 2 because we have 24 dots, red dots overall, and they're in rows of 2. Alright, so now let's draw a line after the 10th row to divide our arrays into two separate arrays. So let's start at the top and count down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we're going to draw a line straight across. And as you see now, we have our arrays broken up into two smaller part arrays. So now we're going to create an equation for our two arrays now. So if we go to our array at the top above the line, we have, let's count our red dots now. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So we have 20 because we have 20 dots overall, and we still are in rows of 2. So it'd be 20 divided by 2. All right, now let's go to our bottom array, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 red dots overall, and we still are in rows of 2. All right, so now we're going to rewrite the equation into two quotients. So of course we're going to take our original equation 24 divided by 2 equals into our new array equations. Our first one is 20 divided by 2 plus 4 divided by 2. All right, so first we're going to divide our two separate array equations. So 20 divided by 2 is 10, and 4 divided by 2 is 2. All right, scholars, so now we have a addition sentence, and our addition sentence now is 10 plus 2, and 10 plus 2 is 12. So now we can plug our addition sentence, addition answer into our original equation, 24 divided by 2. And 24 divided by 2 is 12. Because we know we did multiplication, 12 times 2 is 24. All right, scholar, let's dive into another problem. So as you can see on my board, we have a 9 by 3 array. So let's create a division problem to represent our array. So we have 27 because there are 27 dots in all, and we are in rows of 3. So we've been focused on breaking apart to divide. So we're breaking apart the numbers and the rows, like in multiplication or breaking up the total. We're breaking up the total, right? You're correct. So let's break apart our 27 into 15. So let's count at the 5th row. But this time, I'm going to break apart into a box. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to draw a complete box for our first array. So let's create an equation for our first box array. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we have 15, and we are still in rows of 3. All right. So of course now we have to make another box of array. So we're going to box this next array, and we're going to count how many we got now so we can create our next division problem for our second array. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have 12 dots, and we still have rows of 3. So again, we're going to take our our three equations and we're gonna put them together to get our total. All right, so our original division problem for our 9 by 3 array is 27 divided by 3 equals our first array box is 15 divided by 3 plus our second array box is 12 divided by 3. All right, so of course now we have to solve our two array problems. So 15 divided by 3, 15 divided by 3 is 5, right? And plus our second array equation, 12 divided by 3. 12 divided by 3 is 4. All right, so now we have the addition sentence, 5 plus 4. All right, so 5 plus 4 is 9. All right, and let's plug it into our original division problem. 27 divided by 3 equals 9. And we know this is correct because if we put it in multiplication terms, 9 times 3 is 27.